Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today, as you can see behind me, we're going to be fighting the dragon. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today, we're going to be taking on the dragon. So there's a lot of preparation that we're going to need to do in order to get ready for this dragon fight. I've already done one of those things, and that is I've stocked up on arrows from our skeleton farm. That was a must do. Because we're going to need plenty of arrows for this trip out. And also we're going to need some building blocks. This is like a necessity because you never know if you're going to get spawned several blocks away from the actual island. You could. And then if you're in that case, the only way to get out of that situation is to potentially get, like, I don't know, Endermen to teleport to you on your little bitty platform that you get. You get a little 5x5 platform of obsidian. Other than that, you're on your own. So, I mean, trying to get all that stuff there would be just an absolute pain. Also, we need, of course, we're gonna need a brewing. We're gonna need to brew up some potions. Specifically, these potions from the Phantom Membrane. And these are going to be your slow fall potions. These are a must-have when going to get the elytra, and also when also fighting the dragon, because the dragon has the potential of knocking you off platforms and things like that, which is no fun. So we have all of this ready. All you gotta do is brew up some potions. I need some glass. There we go. So that way we can make some bottles. There we go. Let's make some bottles. 63 is going to be plenty. And we're going to have to sort these out, right? So let's go ahead and get this done. This is going to go ahead and brew up our basic potions. And then we're going to use the Phantom Membranes on those. And I believe the Phantom Membranes have to, like, this gives you a levitation for 3 minutes. And then you plop some redstone on this levitation potion. And it'll then produce 8-minute or 3-minute levitation potion. I think these are actually slower. They're a lot lower than everything else. I think they're 3 minutes of levitation a piece when they're maxed out with redstone, if I remember correctly. Also, we're going to need some strength potions. I'm going to need a few of those. I don't know how many gas tiers I actually have. I might not have any gas tiers, which is, it's okay. We don't have to have gas tiers. It's just, it would help make the fight make the fight a little bit quicker. But not by much. Not by much, really. So you see, this is, okay, so this is 1 minute and 30, and then we add the redstone. This is going to give us the 3 minutes, I do believe. So you want, I think 2 sets of these are going to be plenty, right? Since they're 3 minutes apiece, hopefully the battle doesn't last that long. We should be able to take out most of these things with the arrows. We're also going to need some scaffolding. That is something that has been really useful when it comes to killing the dragon. So I tested this out when I was live streaming. We tested 2 things. We tested using scaffolding, and we also tested using water. Both of these are viable options, using water and just pillaring up. But here you can stand on the ground a little bit longer, and you can just have these automatically pillar up and use these as ladders. So it might be a little bit easier to use this instead. And of course, if you have your slow fall, you don't really have to worry about too much, as, oh, it's 4 minutes as you have your slow fall. See, 4 minutes of slow fall. So I recommend, I've done it with just 3, but I do recommend having another set, because you are going to technically need another set, I do believe. It's just in case the dragon takes a little bit longer than normal, you're going to want to make sure to be able to do that. All right. I think I also want to make, I really think I need another one of these. Do I not have another brewing stand just laying around? I sure do. I should be definitely utilizing these brewing stands a lot more, because I should be, like, having one that's producing our awkward potions, right? And then have the other one, let's leave that in there. Have the other one producing our actual effects. So there we go. I'll leave that in there. That'll be our awkward potion one. And we should be good. So, I'm going to go ahead and get all these brewed up. And we're going to, get ready to go. We pretty much have everything we need. So I actually went to check here on, I went to actually enchant this bow. And so what I ended up doing is I ended up getting infinity on this bow. And I remembered I had 2 other bows that were actually down in my mine at my skeleton farm. And so all I did was combine them, and I ended up getting punch 1, power for, and the infinity was the one that I originally enchanted this bow to. So this guy is actually pretty decent. So we do have a pretty nice bow here. Now, there's a couple things that we could do. We can just always use arrows, which I think is going to be probably the most viable for taking out some of the pillars, but you can use snowballs and you can use chicken eggs. All of those will blow up those towers. We do have some chicken eggs, as we do have a farm over here for chickens and chicken eggs specifically. So we could utilize these chicken eggs as a solution for taking out some of the pillars, and we'll try that out. I do want to try that out, but I also went ahead and grabbed myself a golden apple. This is going to be definitely necessary, but I think as far as everything goes, we have everything we need to just jump in and take on this dragon. Now keep in mind, this is going to be pretty dangerous. That's why I have my golden apples, just in case. If I do die, it's going to be a long trip back, but that's why we have the portal there. So let's go ahead and hop in. We're going to take our portal. Oh boy, we got a long ways to go. So our trip's actually not too bad. As you can see, it is literally just down here. That's the good part about the Nether, is it is 8 blocks in distance. So in the overworld, it is the equivalent of 8 blocks. Every 1 block you step is equal to 8 blocks in the overworld, which does add up very quickly as you are walking. You can tell we were several thousand blocks away, and right down here is our portal. So we should be pretty good. Now, if we were to break this portal here and bring it up, the portal would still link to the one in the overworld. So I need to do that eventually, and that'll get the portal exactly where we want it. Vice versa, if we break the one here, we can place it, you know, right in here, and that would be right where I want it to be. But guys, moment of truth. Oh boy. I am ready for this, man. I think I have everything. Let's do a quick double check. We'll be able to get everything we need as far as ender pearls when we get in there. By the way, if you didn't know this, you can throw materials in here and they'll actually land on your platform on the other side. So kind of interesting there. But let's go ahead and jump in. Oh boy. I hope you guys are as ready as I am. Oh, we actually spawn underground. Now, this is also another way you can spawn in. So a lot of times I usually get spawned on the platform outside, but spawning underground's not the worst thing in the world. It's actually pretty decent because you get right into the action. Now, you need to know where you come in at. So we're right here. Okay, so actually, wow, this is a pretty big island. And come to think of it, where's all the Endermen? Where's all the Endermen at? Okay, making sure the dragon still spawned in. First things first, we need to take these out as soon as possible. Like, this would be a good one for eggs. So like, when I talk about throwing eggs, oh, you know what we forgot? Bottles to pick up bottles of dragon's breath. That's okay, we can respawn the dragon. Actually, we might be able to pick up some bottles of dragon breath after we use some of these. Yeah, we can totally pick some up. Like this. So you get in there, grab you some, and get out, because this stuff is nasty. But yeah, we want to actually get up in here. Look at that, we threw some chickens in there. Oh! Wow, we hit that and we didn't even have to go in there. Oh, we might get so lucky here, guys. We don't even have to go in there. Wow. We don't even have to pillar, guys. Not at all. That, how perfect is that, dude? The eggs worked so good, guys. We gotta go a little higher on this one. This one is gonna be pretty high as well. Oh boy, that one's really high, actually. I don't know why the dragon's already dropping, but it is already dropping. You can see he's already dropped there. And yeah, he will hit you, so you gotta be careful. The Endermen, I think, are after him, not after me. Good thing this bow has infinity on it. Ooh, okay, so if he's healing from one of these towers, by the way, and you hit him, or you destroy the tower, we got a guy after us. Get out of here. Good thing we have a sword that is perfect for killing Endermen, by the way. Go ahead and eat up. Alright, so back to this. Trying to get these knocked out. There we go. There's that one. There's that one. I think there's one up top there as well. So let's head back a little bit. It's got it. Yep. So this is why you keep slow fall, guys. You want him to stay off of you as well. That one's going to be pretty difficult to get as it is pretty far up there. Oh, that was almost. A little bit higher. I can't tell if we already destroyed it or not. We'll find out. Let's go attack him. So the best place to attack this guy is... Oh man, we have a really bad area here, don't we? Is to get up on here and to try and hit him from behind. You don't want to hit him. And for some reason, it's not letting me hit him. You got to get pretty close to his chest. There you go. And yeah, but sometimes he'll knock you like this. How much time do we have? We have a little bit of time. Got to get just the right position. And yeah, this will happen. Okay, so let's check. I think all of these are done. So yeah, a fall like this would definitely kill you. No questions asked. Right? So that's why we always want to have that potion ready to go. And at this point, we really just wait for the dragon to land again. That's all we're waiting for. Now we can take some pop shots at him, you know, and try to hit him with our bow. You know, I'm not that great of a shot, so I don't predict anyone to be that good of a hit, right? That be able to hit this guy that well, but you can kind of predict where he's going to go to an extent and try to take some pop shots at him. Will not guarantee that you will hit the guy, as it does make a lot of weird turns and such. It's worth while you're waiting, it's worth definitely taking some shots at him. Knock down some of that. And when he starts doing some weird neck twisty thingy like that, you know that it's time to go down, get yourself a dragon. So, should land. By the way, you cannot use your bow while he's doing this. It looks like you got to get pretty close to his head in order for this to work. Looks like I'm getting a couple. If I was a little bit better and I was well equipped and had killed more ghast, we would definitely have those strength, and that strength would definitely help with this. So, a couple more times and we should be good. Here we go again. We'll go take a couple shots. I don't know how criticals work on this. I don't think there are criticals. Yeah, we want to avoid that. Avoid getting knocked too far. Okay, so now we can take body shots. I recommend getting a little bit further back. Yeah, so he doesn't hurt you as bad. I did find that if you're lucky, get away from me, guys. If you do well enough, while he's landing, or while I keep saying he. I always call the dragon a he, but it's actually a she from what the wiki says. Her, while you're trying to attack her, while she is landing, you can actually take some shots, and it does quite a bit of damage actually. I recommend just shooting straight up in the air while under the portal while this is landing, and those will actually rain down on the dragon. So definitely a good thing to do. I think this is the last landing. So as soon as it decides to land, yeah. So yeah, it's about to land. So I recommend taking some shots. Like that. I mean, look, dude, it does quite a bit of damage. And then this should be it. Oh yeah. Bam. Last one. Let's go ahead and grab the bottle here. And we're good. We have ourselves a couple things of Dragon's Breath. And look at all this experience that we get. I think these experience orbs are really loaded with experience. Their values are set really high. And this guy also drops a lot of them. So you're probably gonna end up with close to 60 levels after killing the dragon. So you can always guarantee that you're probably gonna end up with that much. Now, a lot of people say always bring torches or always bring a piston with you. That's old school. You can right click this thing. You see it land over here. You can actually stand on the edge of this. And usually you can pop off one of the torches that's pre here. I know I had some on me, but you can usually pop some off. And what will happen is you can just go ahead and mine a block underneath it, place a torch, break this, and bam, you have yourself a dragon egg. It is that simple, guys. Now we do want to locate where our, okay, it's over here, where our teleporter is. That's going to teleport us elsewhere. And then we also want to go ahead and in somewhere high up over here, we want to go ahead and get ourselves a mini Enderman farm set up. We already have an Enderman after us, but we're going to go ahead and get ourselves an Enderman farm set up. Let this guy get out of here with this. Quit. Enderman farms are really easy to set up, like really early game ones. All you need is a pillar. Let's grab some more of this. You just make a 2 tall pillar and make sure you have yourself at least 2 block spacing between each side. Like this. Go ahead and break that. I need a couple more. There we go. And what you can do is you can just start staring at Enderman off in the distance. Just, you know, give them a couple good looks. They really love it when you look at them. And yeah, you just start chomping away at them. And this is going to grant you a good amount of Ender Pearls pretty early without having like a really nice Enderman farm set up. Even though I do plan on setting one of those up, because Enderman farm are probably one of the best ways to gain experience really quickly. It's almost ridiculous how easy Enderman farms are to make in 1.14. It's absolutely crazy. And then if you have looting, like I do on this, of course you're going to be granted with even more Ender Pearls and experience. So it's always worth doing this. So the last thing we have left to do before we come back and go elytra hunting, which I think might be next episode, is to just jump through. And guys, this is it. This is the end of the game for most people. So if you're a speedrunner, you're probably going to play the game until you hit this point. But for us, the game is far from over, as we still have a lot of cool stuff that I want to do. But this helps us get an elytra, which makes the late game so much better. Anyways, guys, this has been super awesome. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know it was a bit shorter than my normal episodes, but I needed to get this dragon out of the way. We have a lot more to go to next episode. That is going to be when we go after our elytra. And there's a lot of tips and tricks that I can help you with for getting to the elytra and getting yourself elytra set up really, really easy, guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.